guys, I'm back with a special video. First time in my life on a Ducati. So I'm gonna test ride this baby. I'm gonna give you my opinion, first impressions. I'm gonna have the bike for 2 days, so not a very extensive test, but at least I can tell you how I feel about it and compare it to other bikes. Huge shout out again to Nikki, my friend, who gave me this bike for the test. She gave me back in the days the Daytona as well, and now this beauty. Thanks again. So welcome along on this test ride. About the bike, this is a 2017 959 Panigale. It features a 955cc super quadro engine, an L-twin, which produces 157 horsepower at 10,500 RPM and 107.4 Newton meter of torque at 9,000. It's a 4-valve per cylinder engine. It's really torquey. I've ridden the bike last night about 15 k's and today about 10, and it's really easy to ride with the V-twin, a lot of torque. You have also a lot of engine braking. The engine and the bike in general has a low maintenance interval, meaning valve clearances have to be done every 24,000 kilometers or 15,000 miles, and the general service is 12,000 kilometers or 7.5 thousand miles, which is really good. You don't have to rush to the service too frequently, which is probably not as cheap as it would be for a Japanese bike. (157 horsepower) is more than enough, especially considering the bike weighs only 176 kilos wet and dry, and the wet weight is 200 kilos. We are at the beautiful Bondi Beach, just like I've been with the Daytona back in the day. It's a beautiful scenery, beautiful beach and a beautiful bike. It's a matte white finish or flat, whichever you want to call it. Really nice color scheme with the red wheels. So it has a 6-speed gearbox with a slipper clutch, which is a servo enhanced multi-plate clutch, hydraulic control, a 6-speed quick shifter is standard on the bike, so it's just upshift, no auto blipper, no downshift, but you can do that really easily. So gearbox works really smooth. At least second, third, fourth, 5, 6 gears. First is a bit big of a hit when you put it in first gear. Frame is an aluminium monocoque frame, and the engine is a stress member in the whole construction of the bike. But the suspension, this bike has a fully adjustable 43mm Showa big piston fork, adjustable in rebound and compression. We got Brembo brakes, Brembo monoblock brakes. Oh, by the way, at the back is also a nice featured suspension setup on the side of the bike. It's Sachs. Shock, also fully adjustable. So again, brakes are Brembos monoblock, not the M50s, but very good ones. Good, easy to handle, but it has a very good bite, so it's a very nice brake. Also has ABS, as I said. 320mm is the size of the rotor, so the disc, and at the rear we have a 245mm, also Brembo with ABS. The bike also got, like most modern sports bikes, a steering dampener, which is really handy to avoid losing control when you are at higher speed, or maybe even doing a wheelie and you put it down and the handlebar starts to shake. Will get you under control again. It's really handy. Got a 17 liters tank. The average fuel consumption right now that I've been riding, it shows 6.5 liters, which is fair from a 157 horsepower bike. He's finally gone. Okay, so overall I think this bike is the best looking sports bike on the market. I mean, of course the 1100 V4 is out now, so that's not the newest Panigale you could get, but I think even till today it's an amazing beauty. If it was mine, I would easily keep it in the living room. Could go as a sculpture, no doubt about that. With the white fairings and the red wheels, amazing combination. Fortunately, it has been laid down once, I think, otherwise the left side mirror wouldn't be missing. Yeah, but maybe it just got stuck somewhere. at a pole or something, because there is no scratch whatsoever on the fairing or anywhere on the swinging arm, on the exhaust. So I don't know. The mirror, at least I can talk about the right side mirror. Well, it's limitedly functioning. Yeah. If you push it out all the way to the right edge, you can see a little bit, but that's just sports bike standard. The one thing I don't like about the mirror is that fact that you cannot fold it. So if you filter through traffic, it would be really handy to fold it, but it's just put on there fixed. That's one of the reasons why it got chopped off on the left side. Yeah, the tail tidy hasn't been done yet to the bike. I think it would be necessary just to make it a little bit shorter. But considering what other manufacturers, what type of tails putting on their bikes, it's still not too bad. The one thing, because you can't just always talk the positives, so a big negative on this bike is the heat. Oh my god, it's just horrendous. It's crazy. The heat that it puts out, just cooking the balls. Right now, of course, we are in summer here, and already in the morning hours 24 degrees Celsius, and in the afternoon it's gonna be more like 32. But yeah, the heat is crazy. So if it was my bike, I would probably put some heat shield under the seat and under the extra heat shield under the exhaust or the header, this exhaust pipe, to give it an extra layer, because the heat is freaking unreal. I assume if you are in a colder country riding this bike, that's actually a good feature. But in Australia, it's pretty much a pain. Having 9 months of amazing weather in a year and being able to ride bikes all year long. Yeah. I mean, if somebody buys this bike, you can definitely live with that. After you put the extra heat shield on, because it rewards you. Even though it's 2017, it's still a head turner. People recognize straight away that this is a Ducati. And the standard exhaust is definitely not Euro 4. That is proper loud, which is great. I mean, not obnoxiously loud, but loud enough so in the traffic you get recognized. Full LED lights, I mean the indicators and the rear. In the front there is just in the middle there is the running lights are LEDs, and low beam is bulbs, which I personally would replace for some more bluish lights, which you can do, and I've done it to one of my other bikes, so yeah. The dash is a black on white dash, in this case LCD. It currently has 2000 kilometers, so it's still pretty low mileage. It features a very good electronic package. With EBC, electronic braking control, DTC, Ducati traction control, and ABS. You can all adjust that on the menu button, which you control from here. You press it long and you change the settings. So right now I'm riding in sports mode, but you press it long, you can switch to wet or race. There's a gear indicator as well. Heaps of information as usual on these modern bikes. I haven't felt much, so I've ridden it in wet and in sport mode. I haven't felt a big difference in terms of behavior and power, but for sure there is a difference. Now we'll try later on the race mode. Forgot one thing, of course, the most important, to fire it up for you guys.